Hello, everybody. It's me. Oh, that's my own voice there. Anyway, yes, it's me. It's Danny from GameFront.com. This is presented by Game Freak. Choose your language from the options below. Frontside, no English. Yeah. You know, I finally. Hey, Bill. Finally got my HDMI capture card for my Nintendo Switch. So I've been promising to play some Nintendo Switch for some time on this here live stream. Dingy-mabob. And today's the day, I'm proud to say. So here we are. Welcome to my realm, located beyond both time and space. It is well that thou art here. I thought this would be a great little RPG story thing for us to go on again. Apparently, I've heard this has got some pretty good reviews. I am that which humans call Arceus. Now I wish to know thine appearance. Thine is bald. Have you got a bald one? No, of course you don't. Why would you? I will pick from one of your 7 generic avatars. Might as well have not let me pick at all. What is thy name? Thy name is Danny. It's uncreative, I know, but we could spend 10 minutes coming up with a dumb name, but no one's ever going to see it again. Danny's got too much hair, but I mean, he'll do. Danny. Soon thou shalt. I should do this in a really insane voice.
Soon thou shalt find thyself in a strange world to thee. A world inhabited by wonder.
I can't do that. A world inhabited by wondrous creatures that humans call Pokémon. Danny, are you there, Danny? Danny, seek out all Pokemon, and thou shalt find me once more. Mysterious. Very mysterious. Interesting. It sucks you don't have a Switch yet, Bill. Hopefully soon, maybe. Oh, he's dropped his phone. It's interesting how this is a prequel to like Diamond and Pearl, but he's got an iPhone 12 there. Anachronistic, potentially, but then, you know, I'm not an expert on the lore and canon of Pokemon, really. I watched it for like, you know, the original anime, and that first movie was quite good. And then the original games, Red, Yellow, and Blue, good stuff. After the first 156 Pokemon or whatever it was, I don't have an effing clue what's going on. But I'm hoping through Pokemon Legends Arceus, is that how you pronounce it? Arceus? It's a good question, Bill. I'm hoping to sort of reconnect with the Pokemon franchise through this, really. Maybe learn about all the new Pokemons that have come on since my heyday on the Game Boy. Ooh, don't wake up, weren't you? See? Can I recognize any of these Pokemon? I don't think so, actually. Are you alive, my boy? He looks chirpy. You gave me quite the shock falling from the sky like that. But thank goodness you seem unharmed. I don't know what I said there. I'd like to ask you the same. I mean, you fell out of the sky, you understand. Come now, who in the world does that? People who are in the sky. It's a pretty bad hat, I'll give you that. Hey, you're a poet and you didn't know it. I must say, your clothing is rather unusual. You wouldn't happen to have an acquaintance in these parts, would you? I don't know. I see, you seem to be in a bit of a pickle. Might I offer you some directions? Do you have somewhere to stay? No, I don't have anywhere. So, you don't know anyone here, and you don't even know where to spend the night? This is a proper pickle indeed! How are you quite sure you'll be able to survive? That's a loaded question. Somehow, I guess. There's a wormhole over there in the background. No one's picked up on that just yet. I see! Well, no gentleman would abandon a person in such need. I like how the voices accidentally match this character. It's completely unintentional. The Pokemon are already voice acted, so they don't need me. Oh my, I had completely forgotten. I had just caught up to these 3 runaway Pokemon when you tumbled out of the sky. It's almost as if they knew you'd appear here. It's almost as if it was contrived because it's the game. Do you even know what a Pokemon is? Yeah, of course I do. Come on, don't be stupid. That one's shooting flames out of its arse. My, that's a relief. There you fell from the sky. It seems we have some common ground, eh? Ah, yes, well, these 3 Pokemon belong to me, mysterious creatures that they are. Oh, and what might your name be? Oh, so you're called Danny! That name has quite the ring to it. I imagine it'll have some lovely meaning. Oh no, I imagine it must have some... What? Hey, but I do apologize. I haven't even introduced myself. My name is Lavington. I am something of a Pokemon professor. That is to say, I'm a scholar seeking to deepen our understanding of Pokemon. Yes, Pokemon such as these 3 have... Hey, they're off! Oh, blast and bother! My darling Pokemon, why must you run away from me again? I'm terribly sorry, but do you think you could help me round them up? I beg you. Wait, you 3! Wait! Well, there's your first mission. Find the Pokemons. Lovely. Right, here we are then. I can never remember the name of the game. Pokemon Arceus Quest Adventures. We'll just call it the new Pokemon for Nintendo Switch. It just seems easier. I don't know why they seem to have got more and more complicated names for these games over the years. Anyway, there's Crouch. That's good stuff. The other 3 buttons don't seem to do anything. Y, X, and A. Some limited camera control there on the sticks. And I can run around. Oh, I can save my progress. That's great. Well, I mean, yellow and blue and red were very easy to remember. Whereas Pokemon Arceus Diamond Adventure Rift or whatever this is called. I'm sorry, I can never remember the name. Pokemon, I just put Pokemon Switch. I'm going to have it written down on a post-it note. Pokemon... It's called, no, not that one. Not that one. Ta-da. You know, Google is terrible these days. Pokemon Legends. Arceus or Arceus. Who knows? But it's not, it doesn't roll quite off the tongue as Pokemon Yellow, is all I'm saying. Yeah? That's all. Anyway, let's move. Thank you, Phil. Let's move on. Of course, first thing to do in any video game is try and go the wrong way. So let's see if we can go out to sea. Let's see if we can go out in the boat. The answer is no. Right, we should just do what it tells us. Go to the shiny gold gate over there. Is the audio good, by the way? I've never tested this setup before. I think it's okay, but It's hard to tell. Yes. Is this like the Pokédex? You found something that resembles a phone. It's a funny phone. It's probably your phone, but it's changed shape. That's the logical conclusion. You feel a strange power emanating from it. A message appeared on the screen. I bestow upon thee this Arc Phone and thy mission. Seek out all Pokemon. Hey, Ulisal's Pendant Botnet. How are you? I think it's just kind of stuttery because Nintendo Switch, right? It's definitely not 60 frames per second. Sigh, yet another near miss. Aha, I'm glad you've come to my rescue, my new friend from the sky. I tried catching the little runaways by tossing some Pokeballs their way, but I'm not the best at this sort of thing, you see. I'd love to give you a go at it, but perhaps I should tell you a bit about these three first. Now that one is Rowlet. It looks like an owl. Kind of. That's why it's probably called Rowlet. It's funny. It's got the word owl in there. A Rowlet can photosynthesize like a plant, and apparently it battles using its rather sharp feathers. This one is a Cyndaquil. The fire burning on the Cyndaquil's back will flare up whenever it's surprised or irate. And the Pokemon near the pond is called Oshawott. Oshawott naps while floating on the water, you see, and it can battle using a shell-like object on its belly. Chandelier. Chandelier. Is it shaped like a chandelier? That's ridiculous. Hey, I nearly forgot to cover the most crucial thing about how to catch Pokemon. Hey, here you are, my boy. Pokeballs. Throw these at the Pokemon to catch them. It might be my voice cancellation gimmick. Let me check my meters. Say voice cancellation, I obviously mean noise cancellation. You obtained 50 of the Pokeballs! A Pokeball, a mysterious ball that can be thrown. We know what a Pokeball is. It's not my first rodeo. Aha, but what would do for an explanation? Well, I do apologize, let me be more thorough. Now that I've mentioned already that Pokemon are strange, marvelous creatures. What's so strange about them, you may ask? Well, each and every Pokemon is able to shrink itself down to a minuscule size. And that's where Pokeballs come in. Pokeballs are a recent invention, you see. You throw one at those Pokemon and they will shrink down and fit inside the ball, comfy as can be. And with that, you've caught a Pokemon. I know we've just met, but I'm afraid I've got no one else to turn to. I'm rather lonely, you see. I'd be awfully grateful if you could catch my 3 runaways. Now, the proper technique is to take aim at the Pokemon and then let the ball fly. It's quite simple, really. Though, far be it from me to say so, I suppose, given my own dire lack of skill in this area. Pokemon can be caught by throwing Pokeballs at them. Hold down Z right to ready a Pokeball and take aim. Sounds good. Release it to throw. Sounds good. I think I've got that. Don't shout at me for missing the tutorials. Got him! Lovely stuff. Oh look, a little firework came out of it. Amazing. Hey Red, how are you? Oh, wonderful, you've caught a Pokemon! It seems you've got quite the knack for this Pokemon catching business, Danny. Surely a useful skill to have around here. Now, only 2 of my darling runaways are left. Still, this is most unusual. You don't seem fearful of Pokemon in the slightest. My voice is getting absolutely shredded with this. congratulations, Steve the Ghost, on your car passing inspection. I was reading this saga during Morgan's stream, so it's good to know you are indeed back on the road. 2 more to catch. There's one. Oh. Nice. I like the little firework. I can hardly believe it, Danny. Incredible. You know, many people fear to even approach Pokemon, never mind catch them, but I fear indeed. I can't do it. Jesus. Just one more to go. Let's wrap up this up sharply, shall we? He's got very demanding for a child who's literally fell out of the sky and could potentially have concussion. Oh yes, I'm afraid that can happen. Pokeballs are hardly 100% foolproof. Give it another go, old boy. Fantastic. Where's he gone? There he is. Ooh. Ooh. Nice. Am I going to be streaming regularly during the week? Well, I'll try. Sure. The only problem is work. If it's busy at work, I can't always find the time, but I will give it my best shot. Yeah, I will nickname my Pokemon after the people in the chat. That's a good idea, Pendant. Excuse me, let me just get my Leventon voice sorted here. Just have a quick drink. You see, the 3 Pokemon you've caught have only just arrived at the village to help with our research. They won't listen to anyone yet. And as I mentioned, they bolted from the village almost as if they knew you'd come falling. But I must say, Danny, I was taken aback by how well you use Pokeballs. How is it that you catch Pokemon so ably when you've only just arrived here, eh? One can't help but think there's a reason you appeared here and now. Oh, the magical telephone. That's one hell of a case. Seek out all Pokemon. That object is an arc phone, you say? What an odd device. Could it be guiding you somehow? If you'll indulge me for a moment, there's something I'd like to share with you. You see, I have a dream to compile this region's first complete record of its Pokémon. We call this in the field a Pokédex, of course. A proper Pokédex is the wonderful work of research, containing detailed records of all Pokémon to be found in a region. But in order to properly document Pokémon, one must, of course, catch them. And therein lies the rub, I'm afraid. Pokeballs have only just been invented, and not many have mastered the skill of using them, so my research thus far for the past 20 years has been rather dull. Enter you, a person with clear talent for catching Pokemon. Your goal is to seek out every Pokemon, and mine is to have all these Pokemon caught. You're a monster. What a monster. A situation ripe for teamwork, wouldn't you agree? Good boy, dear boy, and boy. Something like that. What now? Tally-ho. Come now, what do you say? Shall we help one another out, my boy? I'm not convinced. Come now, what do you say? Shall we help one another? You're just repeating the question. Fine. Just repeat the question until you beat me into submission. Then whoever and from wherever you may be, I welcome you with open arms. We have a Pokédex to complete. First things first, let's get these Pokemon back to the village, and then we'll sort out your lodgings and find you some proper clothes and a meal and all that. Follow me then, old boy, onwards to the Jubilife village. I hope he's got a butler. That would be nice. He strikes me as the kind to have like a Jeeves kind of waiting on him hand and foot. No one's questioned the wormhole yet. So the plot so far seems to be that God has sent us down from heaven with a divine mobile phone, which we will use to catalogue Pokemon out in the wild, I think. Thank you for your tireless work keeping us safe, my good guardsman. This young man was of great assistance to me and my Pokémon, so I hope you'll forgive my bringing him into the village for a bit. But don't they work for you? So why would you ask them for permission? And it's a good question. Why have the dialogue choice when all it does is just have him repeat the question? Sometimes I think, you know, the games just put dialogue options in to give people the illusion of choice, but really, I found Sifu was a lot like that. Like, it didn't seem to matter what option I picked the other day. Like, it would just be the same outcome. So, this way, if you please. Jubilife Village, it's come a long way thanks to the fine people of the Galaxy Expedition team. The road one now is known to locals as Canal Avenue. The village was built scarcely 2 years ago. And since we know so little of the local Pokémon, people hesitate to set foot outside the village. I understand you must be more than a tad curious about the village now. That impressive building up ahead of us is Galaxy Hall, headquarters for the entire operation. Outfit. Sounds like a mafia boss. We're not supposed to talk to strangers. Use that with the professor. Sifu isn't about dialogue choices, I've learned that, Bill, but it gives you them. And that's what I'm saying about using your choice. Oh, botheration. I'd almost forgot. Botheration. That's a word I need to use more in my day-to-day life. I need to go and report that we successfully recovered the escaped Pokémon. I'd ask you for wait for me at the canteen. They do a smashing egg and chips, dear boy. It's just past the bridge here, and then to the left, the Wallflower, it's called. The Arc phone is beeping. Somehow it seems to show you where you need to go next. Okay, use the minus button to view the map on your Arc phone. Cool. It's all very Skyrim so far. That makes sense. Great. Alright then, to the Wallflower Canteen. It's a nice quaint little village, this. I'm surprised the professor's British though, given the very kind of oriental vibes about this, you know, I'm getting some mystical ninja starring Goemon kind of feel about it, which is great, because I like that game. Anyway, let's who's this? Wow. That moustache is not cool. Oh well now, aren't you awfully suspicious? The Wallflowers for Galaxy Team folk only. We don't have seats for outsiders. Move along. Wow, an incredibly xenophobic village. Who are you? I've never seen anyone dressed like you are. What if you were attacked by Pokemon? You'd be minced like those in those flimsy clothes. If the guard let you, I don't know what this voice is. If the guard let you through, you must have ties with somebody in the village. I don't know what this accent is. This is my attempt at an American accent. Perhaps you've met the Professor Levington. I can't do this. These Pokemon get away from him at times, though. It makes me a bit worried for him. I suppose I'm having one to talk trouble with Pokemon myself. I was hit by a Pokemon move called Thundershock not so long ago and had to take to my bed, but the Professor, well, I do wonder how long he'll last. Unfortunately, it's just as Akari says, I'm a clumsy sort of fellow, to put it mildly. Oh, that's Levington. Professor! But everything will be quite alright now. Daddy here has agreed to help us with our Pokédex. Excuse me? Excuse me? You plan to appoint him to the Survey Corps? You can't just slap a badge on whoever you want without Captain Celine's permission. I'll allow it. Oh. Captain Celine? Assuming the individual can contribute to the Survey Corps, that is. I am the captain of Galaxy Team Survey Corps. You may call me Celine. I have a limited repertoire of voices. Professor Levington has told me how you helped secure his Pokémon when they slipped his control. And now it seems like you like us to feed and house you in exchange for your ongoing labor. I mean, I didn't kind of want to, become part of this creepy, weird, xenophobic kind of operation you've got going on here to enslave animals by shrinking them into tiny plastic balls. But let's go along with it. You look to be about 50. Child labor, fantastic. You look to be about 15 or so. Quite old enough to work for your keep. Bada boom. Bada boom, bada boom. But we can't simply take on a stranger who wanders in amongst us without any idea of their skills or origins. Got any papers? Papers, please. Tomorrow we should see if you can prove yourself worthy. Oh, a most reasonable decision, Captain. Now, would you care to join us for a meal? I'm sure you've got plenty of questions for our visitor. Oh, that's quite all right. I prefer to eat alone, so I might appreciate my meals without a distraction. She's an angry person. Aloof as always, I see. Well, no matter. The rest of us can share a meal and have some pleasant conversation then, eh? Benny, old chum. The usual potato mochi, if you please, but make it for 3 today. Mochi. I don't know. It's wonderful stuff, Benny. Much obliged. Your potato mochi never fails to please. Professor Levington, where exactly did you meet our visitor? Suddenly she got an Northern Ireland accent. Professor Levington, where exactly did you meet our visitor here? Well, I don't know what's going on. I kind of expected to be more video gaming this, but anyway. Oh, well, the great owl in the sky, one of those space-time rift, what do they call it, wibbly-wobbly timey-wimey. Our new friend fell right out of it. You can't be serious. Oh, come now, I'm a scientist, and my job is to observe and explain any and all phenomena. I concern myself only with facts. Now, you already know there are many Pokemon in the Hisio region. There are, in fact, grass and forest by the water, or wherever they like. Our job in the Survey Corps is to research them, find out what kind of creatures they are. Well, we know this much. This is ridiculous. We know this much. Pokemon are terrifying creatures. It's all but impossible to know what kinds of powers they might possess, or what sorts of wondrous things they can do. Well, that's where Danny will come in. Allegedly. He successfully caught 3 Pokemon in quick order, you understand. Now in the Galaxy team, capable of feats such as that, this means we can finally begin our Pokemon research in earnest. 3? We have a hard enough time catching even 1 when there's wild Pokemon coming after us. Ah, well, to be perfectly fair, the Pokemon that fled to the beach weren't on the attack. But the key to catching Pokemon is getting close enough to aim your Pokeball well. And it seems our new friend here is fearless enough just to do that. There's the Survey Corps. Oh, this is Benny. What was Benny's voice? Does the Survey Corps really have leeway to be enjoying a leisurely meal with this outsider? Your captain ordered 10 old portions of potato mochi, don't you know? It's a slow progress on the book. I don't know what the voices are doing. I'm not going to do voices anymore. We'll leave it there. So, basically, let's skip on a bit. I'm getting a bit bored of this now. Let's have some mochi. Something to eat there. Japanese-Italian. Interesting combination. Oh, Japanese, not Italian. Yes. Yeah, because mocha's a coffee, innit? That was quite delicious indeed. Food was lovely. More importantly, you do remember that Danny has a trial to pass to join Survey Corps. Blah, blah, blah. Am I okay? Not really. I'm clearly having some kind of mental breakdown, but, you know. Okay, cool. Place to sleep. Excellent. If you fail to pass the trial, we put you on tomorrow. Then you're on the road. We got a 15-year-old child in the arse end of nowhere who fell from the sky. From the sky. Possibly has concussion. He has 1 day, 24 hours, to prove himself in the field of forced child labour, or else he will be tossed onto the street and left to fend for himself. Let the plot of this sink in for just a second here. You'll be expelled from the village to meet your fate, and perhaps your death. Your death! Perhaps, 15-year-old boy, perhaps your death in the wilds. We will basically leave you to fend for yourself amongst wild animals. This is dark. This is a Nintendo game for kids. It's rough stuff. I mean, you can tell that she was a bit brutal, but I mean, harsh is an understatement. 15 is not an age in this. Like, sure, at 15 you start to think you're an adult, but you can't legally drive, you can't smoke, you can't drink. You're still considered a minor in the eyes of the law. But no, in Pokemon Land, you know, that's it. Prove yourself. You've got 24 hours to do as much forced labor as you can. I'm literally going to feed you to the wolves. She puts on a stern front to help keep us all safe. Yeah, again, understatement. Anyway, let's get some sleep. Sounds like a good plan. Yeah, not to mention that the forced labor was actually to enslave animals. But I guess Pokemon's always had a bit of a dark kind of undertone to it, really, hasn't it? Anyway, the Bajoran wormhole there still has people falling from it. That's an entirely different debate, Bill. I think throwing someone onto the street to sort of fend for themselves is kind of harsh at any age. Especially when they're probably going to die because they're in the middle of nowhere. Let me move my... That's the wrong thing. Where am I? I think I was covering up some good elements there, so I will... Boing, 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 boing. I will put myself down there. Lovely stuff. Checking survey tips. Survey tips contain all kinds of useful information to help you carry out your work in the Hisui region. To read them in time, press the up button to open the menu. I'm guessing that's up on the D-pad. Handy tips for team members. Don't wish your tours to be forgotten. Okay, this is how you save the game. I get it. Lovely. Yeah, already found it earlier. Let's get some sleep. Oh, Jesus. The next day. Good morning, Danny. Are you up? Quite some time. Quite some lightning last night, wasn't it? Quite some time. Today's the day of your trial. Your trial. It's just this darker and darker language. Today's the day of your trial, so let's give it our all. I would run the hell away from this place if it was me. That a nice fire in a sunken hearth can help keep a room heated. Great. A dresser where I can keep clothes, no doubt. How did I crouch? I don't even know how I managed that. I mean, it seems like a weird Pokemon game, but then the more I think about it, the more I think all Pokemon games are a bit weird when we think about it. I mean, they've all kind of had the same theme ever since the beginning. I mean, you know, Professor Oak was a bit nicer about it when he sort of conscripted you into child labor, whereas these guys are just brutally honest about what they're doing. But I mean, it's the same rough theme. Some lovely stones, a mirror. Our 5, here we go, 5, our 5 principles. 1, behave with courtesy. Courtesy, such as throwing children out onto the street to fend for themselves. 2, superiors are owed your respect. 3, likes and dislikes are a luxury ill afforded. Said YouTube. Those who are weaker must be helped. Okay. What happened to rule number 4 the other day? And then number 5, difficulties must be faced head on. I mean, fair enough. There we go. Okay. Is it Y? A is crouch. Lovely. Let's go. Oh, what's this? A chest. For storage. Let's go. Weather. Hope you had a nice sleep. No pressure, but you're about to die if you don't, you know, complete all this free work for us. Now, just a minor observation, but Miss President, who threatened to kill us effectively, lives in this wonderful stone construction with many rooms. Bit of scaffolding going on. Maybe she's having some renovation done. Steam boiler, clearly, which appeared to have some kind of effigy of possibly a Pokemon attached to it there. All the minions who work for her are obviously in the, you know, wooden shanty huts. They get a brick chimney, so fair enough. She's bestowed that to them. But, I mean, I'm sensing a bit of a class system going on here. I'm being very negative about the whole situation so far, but it's... Somebody's at my front door, according to Ring. 1 second. It was only the window cleaner. He's gone. It wasn't a Pokemon trainer. The Survey Corps offices are here on the first floor. Don't give up. Keep those eyes open. The wild Pokemon, they were everywhere, attacking from all sides, and then I sent out my partner Pokemon, but against the whole pack, outnumbered. That's what happens when you go far afield, but the Medical Corps will put you to rights. That man's with the Security Corps. Everyone's in a Corps. Poke Corps, Medical Corps, Security Corps. Can't remember what the Corps was called. The Corps. And even with his own partner, he took a beating from wild Pokemon. Without a partner Pokemon of your own, you might find this trial particularly trying. Well, yes, that's why they call it a trial. That's why it's called. Anyway, Danny's here. You may enter. Scowlface. Mrs. Scowlface, we'll call her. Let's get straight to it. No pleasantries. If you wish to join the Galaxy Expedition team, prove yourself capable by going out into the Obsidian Fieldlands and catching 3 different species of Pokemon. A Bidoof, a Starly, and a Shinx. Catching 3 Pokemon from the start, no one in the Galaxy team has ever managed that. Did this stranger catch 3 Pokemon only yesterday? My trial should be simple enough. If the professor wasn't exaggerating things. The Galaxy team does not have the means to provide for those who only take without giving. Well, I mean, I've only just turned up. If you wish to stay, you'll have to prove yourself. We get it. I recognise that one in the background. What's that one? Is that a Mew? No. Can't remember the name, but that's definitely one of the original 150, whatever. I will lend you one of our Survey Corps satchels to carry whatever you may need in the field. Excellent. Ties around the waist. I don't think it matches anybody's mode of dress. It's a fanny pack, but he's wearing it backwards, basically. Oh, she's got one unseen, but never mind. Hey, I'm at the horn. Here comes Levington with his rather fruity headwear. Pardon, Danny, come with me a moment. Now, a jolly good morning to everyone. Is something the matter, Professor Levington? In order to complete our Pokédex and, well, simply survive in this unforgiving land, Danny must pass his trial. And as a professor of Pokemon, I've only just got the ticket. Oh, I've got just the ticket to help accomplish that. Yeah, it's my 3 boils from yesterday. Crew. Froom. And Plish Splash. I don't know if those are the names, I think they're just the noises. But, go on, Danny, pick the Pokemon that strikes your fancy. Alright then, chat, what do you want? I'll let you guys sort of guide some of the choices, because why not? Let's make this an interactive thing. We need to pick our first Pokemon effectively. Fireboy. I think Fireboy is potentially a good choice. The left one from the right. The one in the middle then. The owl. The one on the right kind of looks like a little panda bear thing. Kind of reminds me of Sweep from a TV show called Sooty and Sweep back in the day. And then the one in the middle is effectively just an owl holding a twig. And then you've got Fireboy on the left there, which, as Amit says, is probably the coolest of the 3. IMO. So those are kind of our choices. If there's no other suggestions, I'm going to go with Fireboy. I guess I just walk towards Fireboy. You want to use Cyndaquil. Cyndaquil, I guess that's his name, Cinder. As your first partner. Yes, please. Oh, he wobbles along in a cute way as well. It's the best of all worlds, this one. Good choice, good choice. Oh, the other 2 look sad. Brutal. And with that, one of the Pokemon you caught at Prelude Beach is now yours to keep. Good show. I've took Cyndaquil back in that Pokeball for you, so take it, it's yours. An Anteater Pyromaniac seems like a good combination of things to have when you're in a sticky situation, just saying. Cool. So Cyndaquil gets to go out in the field and these 2 go back to the lab for experiments. By the way, what species is Captain Celine charged with catching? Well, I can't remember, but I'm sure it'll be in my menu somewhere. 20 Pokeballs. I'm hoping that's enough. It seemed straightforward enough last time. Okay, it's time to go. Come on. Enough chitter chatter. Got some video game to play. Guess we're going this way. Oh, I'll chat to the villagers at some other stage. Honestly, I'm all chatted out right now. I think that's the funny thing about some of these Nintendo games. There's a lot of dialogue. Even more dialogue. Nothing wrong with dialogue. But, I mean, when it's not voice acted as well, it's... yeah. Oh, it's like reading a book. What curious getup... Who's this guy? Or girl? I'm not sure. What curious setup you have there. I can already tell you quite the character. Volo of the Ginkgo Guild. Ginkgo Guild. The go-to choice for any of your mercantile needs here in Hisui. I've heard talk about you. You fell from the sky, didn't you? Now that's a tale I'd like to hear. Oh, and you've a Pokemon? Certainly full of interesting surprises. Investigating the odd novel is key to any good merchant success, so what do you say? How about you and I see how our Pokemon stand up against one? Oh, it's a battle! Go on then. Blah blah blah. Is it going to be like the old Pokemon games? Diddly 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 ding 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 ding. Battle. Why do I still have free range of movement? That's kind of odd. That was quick and easy. It kind of seemed very similar to how I remember it, because bear in mind that I, again, only really played the old school Pokemon on the Game Boy, like, you know, red and yellow and blue and all that good stuff. So that's kind of how I remember it, but I don't know why you can still run around in three-dimensional space. I don't know why it didn't just lock to a fixed... It doesn't matter, I suppose. So I'm curious to know what's different, but I take your word for it. I'll find out when we get into a more substantial battle, I'm sure. Potions, eh? Da-da-da-dee! Yeah, potions, standard stuff. Awesome. I'll see how it's different in the wild. Okay, that makes sense. Like I say, I'll take your word for it. Ah, you need to dodge out of the way of stuff. That makes sense. To the Obsidian Fieldlands. Okie dokie. Tell the guard where I'm going. Please take care to come back alive. That is indeed always sound advice for life. I'm guessing this is where I need to go. So, as a reminder, we're trying to catch a Bidoof, a Starly, and a Shinx. I don't know what a Bidoof, a Charlie, or a Stinks, or whatever they were called, look like, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. Oh, Captain Celine, she's you know, she's sticking a beacon again. She's got things to say. She impressed upon me that I bear full responsibility for whatever happens to quote unquote air quotes our sudden guest. Sudden guest. Imagine being referred to as a sudden guest. That's unsparring. So you've just come to tell me that my life is in even more danger than I thought, but you're not going to help. Good stuff. I'm going to stick on my air conditioner. It's a bit warm. Please tell me if the sound is a bit much. I'm hoping NVIDIA Broadcast takes care of it. Well, I'm sure Danny will be fine. Let's begin the trial. This is Aspiration Hill. The species of Pokemon you're meant to catch all live here. Aspiration Hill. That is an aspirational name. Oh, there's your Bidoof. So a Bidoof kind of looks kind of like, I don't know, like a beaver crossed with a squirrel or something along those lines. Bidoof is mellow, so it shouldn't. That should be easy. Okay, cool. Let's go find a Bidoof. There he is. How did you get over there? What? Easy money. That was easy enough. You caught a Bidoof. Let's move on to your next Pokemon. This feels like the exact same tutorial we did about 50 minutes ago. But that's okay. It looks like this is a Starly. It looks like a pigeon. But it's not a Pidgey. So it can't be a pigeon. Oh, I guess it's based on a Starling because obviously it's called Starly. I'm not a bird watcher. I'm not Bill Oddie, but I mean that would be my best guess. Be able to get close to them if you crouch. Excellent. I already know how to do that. So I'm going to bit Sekiro. I hope I don't startle it. So you can play that game, Phil. So you can play that game. He's a cheeky monster. Look at that. Badoosh! Badoo. Oh, is he going to escape? No, we got him. Lovely job, late. I don't know why these people consider this to be like some insurmountable challenge that only effectively, you know, a boy sent from heaven can solve. Have an item at the ready but want to send out a Pokemon, press X. Have a Pokemon but want to throw an item, press X. So effectively X switches what I want to throw. Pokemon can do some investigations. So if I do that and then press X, okay, I'm covering up some more HUD. But that makes sense. Where should I put my... You go check that out. While I... About there. Right. Time to catch Shinx. Two can play at this game. Haha! You're so funny. So a Shinx kind of looks like a cat. Could you already tell that it was aggressive? Yeah, it seemed to, you know, it kind of went, meh. Body language. It's all about body language. Z left to focus on the Pokemon. And you can see how easy they are to catch based on that colourful meter above their heads. That makes sense. And if it decides to pick a fight, you'll get a red X. Okay. So beat them in battle and then throw the Pokeball at them. That sounds like fairly standard stuff. It's angry. Battle time. Quick attack. I like the music. Seems to have like hints of the old Pokemon music that I used to remember. But, oof. A critical hit. Oh no, I wasn't supposed to knock it out. Whoops-a-daisy. I made a mistake. Let's try again. Oh, there's another one. Thank you, game, for forgiving me for my sins. That was a waste. Let's only hit it twice this time. And then we should just throw a Pokeball. Makes sense. What? Enraged? This isn't good. Oh, don't... You've knocked out my Cyndaquil. To use my Bidoof. This isn't going good. This is going badly. I can't really attack it anymore. This doesn't seem to be working, really. Okay, there we go. Second time's the charm, but he's knocked out me Cyndaquil. Never mind. Anyway, there's the 3 Pokemon caught. Time to head back to the village and see if Mrs. Scowlyface is even slightly impressed with our work today. Or whether she's just going to literally feed us to the wolves. Congratulations, Danny! You've taken your first step towards taking out every Pokemon. This calls for a commemorative photograph. Excellent. Not even like a group photo or anything. It was just like, I'm just going to take a picture of you stood there for no reason. Me, the creepy old professor, is going to take a picture of you. Anyway, let's go back to see Mrs. Scowlyface. In time, you'll be able to send the Pokemon you've caught to live in the village pastures. And you can bring 6 Pokemon with you in the field. So that's kind of storing Pokemon at the Pokemon Center in the old games, right? So that makes sense. Come on, you two, let's not dilly-dally. I just wanted to say dilly-dally. Don't need to read the rest of it. Let's move on. Music is very zen. I like the music. Mess in this place. Papers all over the floor. Jesus, it seems that we won't have to leave you to die after all. You're welcome. Congratulations, you've passed your trial. You can hold on to that set. Oh, brutal. Absolutely cold as ice. Cold as ice. Great, so now we're not being killed, but we've been conscripted into the military effectively. I suppose it's better than running around in pajamas though, which is what we've effectively been doing thus far. I will indeed talk to the villagers soon. I'm just all dialogued out at the moment. I just kind of wanted to play some game in my game. Excellent. Stuff. Let's save the game. Fantastic. Oh, I need to put on my Survey Corps sandals. They don't come as part of the outfit, do they not? To specifically go and equip the sandals. What are the contacts? Just what? Blood red, poppy red. Fine. The demon child that we are. Look into my eyes, my red eyes. It's been smoking one too many candles. Right, moving on. Oh, a hat. Like a flat cap. Very Oliver Twist, which is probably appropriate given the situation. Now present yourself to the commander. Oh, the MP. Yeah, I will go talk to the villagers after this. I promise. I will do it. I'll do it next. They'll give me more quests and things, no doubt. I get it. Let me talk to Sir Cecil Anthony Hogmanay Melchett for a second, and then we'll go and do that. I've been waiting for you. I am Kamado, commander of the Galaxy Expedition Team. So you are Danny. Yes, sir. It's an honor, sir. It's an honor. You know your manners, at least. There we go, making a good impression. More like a Yakuza boss. He's dressed like a Yakuza boss. It makes sense. I've been briefed on your situation, including how you fell from the rift in the sky. Okay. Let's beat up a 15-year-old child. Why not? Try to throw him, charge at him. This feels like it could go badly either way. Because, I mean, I don't think I'm going to have the upper body strength to throw him. I don't think I'm going to be able to pull off the old hip toss. However, charging at him just feels like the childish thing to do. So maybe it would be more of a, well, at least you gave it the old college try. Let's give it a go. Obvious obfs. But there you go, at least I've got some fighting in, so there you go. Makes sense. Don't expect a warm welcome from everyone. I didn't expect a warm welcome from anyone. Only the professor has been mildly nice to me so far. Everybody else has been a bit of a shit, if I'm being honest. But that's okay, naturally. Some will be slow to trust an outsider who literally fell right out of the blue. Superstitious amongst us might see your arrival as a portent of disaster. Cynical. Well, you passed the trials, so there you go. I warn you, Danny, Pokemon are terrifying creatures. Well, completed our first mission. Excellent stuff. My understanding of this game is that it's kind of a prequel, isn't it? To all the old Pokemon games. You begin as an all-star recruit among our ranks. In other words, you have no rank at all. Perform well as a member of the Survey Corps and you will move up through the ranks. I think it's funny that as somebody who has achieved what they are all claiming is literally impossible, nobody has ever caught 3 Pokemon in a day. I effectively did 6 in 48 hours. I did have a bit of a nap in between, but I effectively did it twice. And despite that, I don't deserve a rank. Not even private or ensign or whatever it is. It's literally, you don't even have a rank. You scrub the toilets and make the tea. That is your job. 3,000 yen? Oh! You're not even going to give me the equipment I need to do my job. You're going to charge me money for the equipment. Okay. Cool. Cool. Very cool. Very cool. You weren't joking when you said Akuza boss, by the way. I'm obviously being sarcastic with a lot of this stuff. It's not. It's a good game. This is just my sense of humor. I don't want anyone thinking that I'm not enjoying the game. I am. But also, it's a little bit twisted. I kind of like that. My name is Anth. I'm the local clothier. So you're like the Garrick of the piece. Cool. Professor asked that I ready you for a change of clothes. So here you go. I do hope they fit. I received an everyday kimono and a pair of everyday trousers. Fantastic. And I will indeed avail myself of the village's humble shops. This way to the craft works, Danny. Can we just talk to the villagers? Should we just park that quest? So Benny's just talking about potatoes. I assume, much like in most RPGs, you can kind of pick the quest you're on. Is that right? inventory, profile. What's the tab that's blanked out? Am I kind of still being forced along a sort of one quest line? Because I feel like there should be a third tab there between these two, and I can't select. Who might you be? Well, I am somebody who is here to do some shopping at your shop. Marley, I hear the village pastures will take care of any Pokemon you catch. Thank you. Good to know. Shinon. No food for the freeloader. Thank you for the nice work. Welcome, young man. Oh, Edith. Thank you, Edith. It's nice to have a friendly face. What can I help you with today? Hairstyling for 500 yen. Yes, please. Let's go inside. Let's spend some of my hard-earned coin on a haircut. Can I have a skinhead, please? I would like you to just shave it. Shave it all away. Close. Gold. Making it chestnut to kind of match the eyes in the scarf looks pretty good. Oh, you can do different colour for the eyebrows. Which is great. There we go. We'll go with a nice, like, red theme. I'm sure. Please brutalise me with your hair dye and scissors. Alright, I will learn crafting first, but you told me to go and talk to the villagers first, so I don't know what you want me to do. Come on, don't give me conflicting messages. Don't gaslight me. I don't like the flat cap. I'll leave it. Thank you very much. Much obliged. Right, alright then, I'll learn how to craft and then I'll speak to some more villagers. You can use the workbench here at the Craftworks anytime. Crafting, fairly straightforward. Alright then, to do some crafting I need an apricorn and some tumblestone. And that will make me a Pokeball. Fantastic! Straightforward enough. I'm glad I learned that, by the way, Amit. I don't know how I would have coped without that tutorial. You recall, of course, that Pokémon possess the odd power to shrink themselves down. And with the Pokeballs that we craft, we make use of that power to catch them. Also, that Pokemon species can be duly recorded in a Pokédex. And on that note, here you are. Your very own Pokédex. So what was the bat phone that we had from before? If not the Pokédex. Oh, a Pokédex is a physical book. I could have sworn even in the original Game Boy games it was like a PDA thing. Very forward thinking, really. But nope, this is a leather-bound book. Uno momento. Right. Tasks with unreported data, 11. Oh, I pressed back instead of forward. Never mind. I'm sure I can open it again. So, the professor is a place to go to get some quests. TLDR, I think. One of the guards was eavesdropping. Hell of a sideburns on them there. If you're going to those are some sideburns. If you're going to the Fieldlands camp, would you mind taking care of a request for me? Sure. I'm standing guard, so I can't leave my post. But there we go. I think that kind of unlocks the ability to get side quests from people anyway, so there's this Pokemon called Wurmple. Have you ever heard of it? Nope. See, I was having a chat with the professor, and he told me that after a Pokemon gains a certain amount of experience through battling and the like, it will sometimes change its appearance, but it will evolve. It's a phenomenon called evolution.
Evolution is a mystery.
Some Pokemon can undergo evolution, which changes their appearance and stats. If one of your Pokemon has met the requirements to evolve, you'll be able to select the Evolve option when viewing the Pokemon in your satchel. So I decided I want to raise a Wurmple and have it evolve. Would you catch my Wurmple for me? There'll be a reward in it. Sure, we can do that for you. Sounds like a laugh. Oh, so I guess maybe that missing option was the Pokédex. Nope, still missing. Interesting. Get to the Pokédex. It's in my satchel. He's not in my satchel. Ah, down on the D-pad. Lovely. So let's have a look at what we've discovered so far. Oshawott. 007. A Rowlet. Shinx. That's it, really. Good stuff. Interesting. Okay. So it kind of just tells you a few little quest, daily challenge type things, research things to do, and gives you a rough idea of where they live. In this case, Aspiration Hill. Excellent. Useful. Too bad you can't just make a Pokemon for the book. I mean, yeah, it's true. I mean, like, you could just cheat and just make up a bunch of nonsense. It's not like they're capable to find out for themselves, is it? I suppose the only downside is you kind of got to catch them and put them in the ball. So if you can't bring back the evidence, it doesn't really work. I wonder what a Starly would like. You kindly find out about the Starly. Because she wants to touch a Starly. Please let me see the Starly entry in the Pokédex. Well, I've already captured a Starly, so I think I can... Do I not have that in there already? Apparently not. Do I have to go and catch another one? I need to report to the professor first, apparently. I know Shinx's ears had odd markings on the insides, but what were they? Sure, if I catch a Shinx, I'll let you know. Do I already have a Shinx? I'm sure I do. So, how do I show it to you? Do I just... There you go. Clap your eyes on that. Let's have a peek around those ears. They have a yellow cross pattern, kind of like a star. They have very trippy eyes as well. It's almost like, you know, one of those hypnotic kind of trances. Excellent stuff. Glad to have been of some service. So does that mean if I talk to Oh, no, you're the clothing person. That's okay. I didn't want any clothing. Tangerine fly cap. No, thank you. Who wanted to see the Starly? I think Marley wanted to see the Starly. Hey! You want to see it in the Pokédex. How do I... I guess I need to complete all the research for a Starly, right? So I need to... I don't know, get one of these each? Okay, we'll come back to that. Let's have a quick wander around the village. I'm guessing this is the paddock or whatever, where we can keep the Pokemon. Pastures. Paddock Marie. Do you have some Pokemon you'd like to leave here with me? No, I've only got 4. I'll let you know when I get more. This part of the village seems severely underdeveloped. Just some wood. This looks complicated. I just remember endlessly killing Pidgeots in the woods until I was strong enough to beat the Elite Four. I mean, it kind of feels like it's a bit more like a... I suppose Pokemon's always been a role-playing game to some degree, but it feels more open-world RPG than the older ones. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but it feels different. How maps indeed work. Can you tell me how Pokemon make themselves so tiny? Nope. Wait, alright then. Well, at least they haven't broken your optimism yet. Where are we heading to? Here again, I assume. I guess the original Pokemon games kind of had a charming simplicity about them. This feels like it, it's like an hour and a half in and, I'm still in the tutorial. Whereas in the old Pokemon, it was kind of like, are you a boy or a girl? Pick one of these Pokemon. Off you go. That's kind of it, right? Yeah, okay. Research stuff. When you focus on a wild Pokemon in the field using the ZL, you can also instantly check the research tasks by pressing down. It's useful to know. This is going to be the grindy part of the game, I assume. One last piece of advice. If you see a wild Pokemon's attack coming your way, dodge it like your life depends on it. Dodge. I'm guessing this comes to Ahmed's point from before, how to dodge out of the way. During battles, should a Pokemon lunge for me and not my Pokemon... Just, tell me which combination of buttons I need to press to do the dodge roll. Wow, there's first person. Why can't I walk around in first person? I mean, sure. Now it feels very Skyrim. Here we are again on Aspiration Hill. Focus on the Pokemon with the ZL button, then press down to open the Pokédex. Oh look, it's another one of those Bidoofs. Bidoof. I hope there's an NPC that says, "You're just another customer. You think you're so special, don't you? But you're just another customer." I have nightmares about that. Literally in my dreams, I just hear, "You think you're so special, don't you? You think you're so special, but you're just another customer." So if I press down, I can quickly see the research tasks, which is great. I guess I just need to do one of each. Number of heavy specimens, so I'm guessing that's just the chunky version of a Bidoof. Number defeated. Number of different forms you've obtained. I need to get 2, maybe? Because that's the minimum on there. Number that I've evolved, 0. Investigate the Bidoof that bother the village. That's a different quest altogether. Lovely. This all feels very grindy, but I'm sure we'll get to that in due course. I don't feel the need to catch another Bidoof right now, honestly. There's plenty of Bidoofs around. And I already have a Bidoof. Sure, I did that last time. Fine. Be very, very quiet. I am hunting wabbits. Oh. He wasn't happy. Starly kept his guard up. And now he's used Gust. It's not very effective. Oh, did I just throw my Pokemon out? What a gibbon. Oh, you know, I didn't mean to do that. Let's go away. Run away. What a moron. I pressed the wrong button altogether. What an absolute gibbon. Right. Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting, Starlings. Don't mind me, Mr. Starling. I've already caught one without being spotted. It's right there in my list of tasks. I'm dominating feudal Japan. I should just play the Mystical Ninja again. I should play the game forever. I'm pretty sure this one's seen me, you see. Oh, I didn't want to battle it. I've done the same thing again. I picked... I'm just taking my Shinx to the cleaners. Like, that's twice I've just... I wasn't a redhead when I had hair. No, I had brown hair. I changed it to red just because it matches the scarf and the eyes. It's as simple as that, really. Number you've defeated with ground type moves, 0. Well, we can certainly deal with that. Let's take out Cyndaquil. fight. Quick attack. That looks like a ground attack to me. It's just a slapping match, this, really. Brilliant. So now, in theory, if I look at the Pokédex for this one, I didn't defeat it with a ground type move. So what's a ground type move? Hey TJ Slusher, wow Morgan, can't believe you shaved your head and beard. I mean, it's funny. Yeah, well, I mean, it is all very Dragon Ball Z. I think that's kind of the thing. Let's try and sneak attack a Starling again. I think that was kind of the... I see I'm being attacked by Pokemon. Make sure I've got the correct thing selected this time. Oh my god. I guess I don't have a choice but to kind of deal with you. Come on then, Cyndaquil. I'll try the other attack. Fight Ember. Whoosh! You're on fire. Try that again. Goodbye now. Thanks for playing. Let's try and catch one of these Starlies. Oh, that one's seen me. Pathetic. What? Why are the Pokeballs just not? I'm confused. You have to be facing them. You not change which one you're locked onto either. Do one of those smash or pass Pokemon videos. I don't know what those are, to be honest. I wasted a lot of Pokemon balls there trying to figure that out. So in theory then, if I go to my Pokédex and check the Starly, I now have the inability to select that tab for some reason. What? Oh, there we go. Number you've caught. So I need to catch 20 without being spotted to complete that. I don't know. Why do I need to catch 20 Starly without being spotted? What's the point? Honestly. Anyway. A quest marker has appeared, so that's good. You go through the Pokédex and say whether you would mating press them or not. Matting press. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, I presumed I didn't have to do all of that. I mean, I'm not going to sneak up on 20 starlings and just throw Pokeballs at them. It's a waste of effort. Around here, you can find a Pokemon called Weasel. It's got an aggressive disposition. Weasel. Essentially copulate with the Pokemon. Why? No, why? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? That's all kinds of wrong. I'm not getting into that element of whatever. The fandom. If you take too much damage within a short time, you'll be in danger of blacking out. Makes sense. Don't die. Advice for life. Speaking of which, your research asks for Weasel includes seeing it use a certain move. To be precise, you have to see it use the move in battle. Some tasks require you to go into battle, so go on ahead. You take care of some of Weasel's research tasks and then come talk to me. I was going to go and fight Weasel, but apparently not. Hello. What's this? Oh, it's a Wimple. Didn't we have to catch a Wimple? To wind up, do the wind up on the Pokeball. Excellent. I'm sure one of the guards wanted a Wimple, so that's useful. Really doing rather quite well for yourself. A little reward for keeping up with me, your own crafting kit. You could get... Oh, I suppose no, the Pokemon got knocked out in the previous games, but yeah, that's true. What happens if you get knocked out? Do you just end up back in the village, or do you lose all your stuff, or... So remember the crafting table concept that we introduced before. Don't need it, because you can just craft anywhere you are anyway. Makes sense. Orange berry and a medicinal leek, you can create a potion. My favourite kind of leek is a medicinal leek. Please report back to Professor Levington once you've got some research tasks good and done. I will indeed. Get to work on your research tasks. Okay. Let's catch that Weasel. Who is this randomer? If you're feeling worn out, have a rest in the tent at the base camp. I will indeed. Is that a Weasel? What's this? That's a Bidoof. It's kind of annoying that you can't choose what to lock onto, really. I want the fiery pony. How can I have to fight a Ponyata? This isn't going to work. Well, let's see. Nice! I've always wanted a fire pony. My day's made. Yeah, I mean, I read about throwing Pokemon at trees and rocks. I haven't done it yet. We'll have a go now, shall we? Treat ourselves. You just do it like that? Okay, interesting mechanic. Interesting mechanic indeed. What happens if you throw it at a rock? Not a lot. Look at all these Bidoofs getting a bit excitable there. You have to shake trees a lot. Okay. So it's kind of got that Animal Crossing kind of thing going on. Stop every 5 seconds and shake a tree. See what you find. I think this was the thing that I had to catch, right? Oh, that's another Wurmple. We don't need Wurmples. I wasn't going to throw the right thing anyway. Oh look, I can talk to my own Pokemon. How exciting. Where was the, super aggressive Pokemon that I had to find? What is this? It's a shiny blue flower. Excellent. Can you swim? You can swim. I'm guessing that's how you... Oh no, you drown. You drown. No! No, no, no. God damn. That was a brutal way to find out that you can't swim. Right, listen kids, I've got to run. It's getting late in my neck of the woods. I've got to go and make some tea and stuff. So, this was a good start to the game. I think we're gonna have some fun. I just need to remember where the save button is. It's over here. No, 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 no. Where was? I'm sure save was down on the D-pad before the Pokédex turned up. Guess it's over. Oh, it's on this page. There we go. So yeah, I'm gonna go. I'll be back hopefully tomorrow. I'll try and do this every day if I can. No guarantees, of course, just because of schedule and stuff. But yeah, I really wanted to play this one, and now I finally got my Nintendo Switch, well, my HDMI capture thingy. No excuses. So yeah, I'll be back hopefully tomorrow after Elden Ring. And right now, before I do go and cook, I'm gonna release today's Elden Ring. So, yay, Elden Ring. Right, I'll see you all later.